put the bran on a conveyor belt. Yes, that could work. Regardless of what solution I end up with, I think I'm gonna have to move the bottom tray down, the bottom-most tray. So there's 3 trays there, so the bottom, very bottom one that's catching the bran. Whether it's an auger or a conveyor like this, getting a timer for it, something that I can punch a button and it runs for a certain amount of time to get the right amount of bran in. And I don't want it automated because it's dependent on when I put the next tray in and get it ready, right? So I think having something I step on to trigger or something would be helpful. The conveyor, it's not that I'm against that. I don't have the stuff for that. I do have an auger. I have a setup for, and I'll tag the person if they're still around. I have a setup with a little mini hopper and an auger in it that I could utilize. What that requires though is elevating the bran. So I'd have to fill a drum or something, elevate that, and then auger it in. The other thing I was looking at doing is I saw something months and months ago. It was a tool to rescue farmers in silo bins that had gotten stuck. They put basically a half barrel, or they put sections down in, and then they have this auger tool that goes down and just augers it up and out of that. And so I did purchase a 2-foot long auger. The tool to do the actual recovery was like $1,000 or more. So I found a 2-foot long auger from Harbor Freight, and I just haven't set it up yet. I haven't had the impetus or the push to do it, and I think this is going to be it, to try to auger it up and into that tray. Before I get to that point, I need to figure out a solution for, instead of falling into that black tray and then having to pick that tray up and pour that back in, which creates a lot of dust. Somebody else, I think it was on Facebook just a little while ago, mentioned putting a slant underneath it so that the bran hits that and comes down. And that might be enough time to buy me, I pour it in the top while it's going back and forth, it starts to hit that slant, and I put that tray down to catch all that bran while it's coming back out. I think that might work better than the other idea I had, is to just put a blue tray underneath there and catch it, but then I'm moving trays and have to map that in. Whereas if I pour it and just set it down with a slope, it might be able to come in. And then at the same time, on that slope or into where I put that blue tray, I auger in the bran. Or conveyor it in if the auger doesn't work.